Arena Breakout Infinite just launched on PC. It's not on Steam, it's on its own launcher there. And unfortunately, it broke my heart. This game makes me so sad, mostly because it's so good, but what they're doing is so bad. So we're going to talk about that here in a second. I want to show some examples of why it's so horrendous. And I'm also going to share how they can fix it, which I doubt that's going to happen. But let's get into it. Listen, to start, I love the game design. I love a lot of things about the game. In my opinion, I think it's the Tarkov for dads, or at least it could be the Tarkov for dads, because right now this isn't a playable system where dads are really going to want to put a lot of time in. But in general, I think it's a good balance between Escape from Tarkov and that complexity and Delta Force Hawk Ops and that complexity. I think it falls right in between in the middle there because it's not too complex, but it's not super casual. So I think it's in a really good spot. And for a mobile port, the game runs fantastic. The game looks fantastic. Graphics are fantastic. There's a lot of great animations. Gameplay wise, I really don't have a whole lot bad to say about this. I don't have many complaints with the game design itself. The maps, in my opinion, are designed very well. It promotes a good balance of PvE and PvP. I mean, you have to cross paths, especially in the first map. You basically have to start on this side, enemies start on this side. You eventually have to cross paths with somebody. You can kind of take some routes so you avoid people, but it does promote that PvP engagement, and the bots themselves, I think that they're a good difficulty. I don't think that they're too difficult. I think that even though they have bots being players in this game, I think it can be difficult to tell who's who and what's what. I think it does a good job. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of complaints about the gameplay. However, I will talk about the monetization because that's the thing that pretty much everybody's up in arms about, right? Now, to me personally, the biggest thing about this is they were adamant that it wasn't going to be pay to win. They weren't going to promote any pay to win style of microtransactions and instead pay for convenience, which, I mean, let's be honest, pay for convenience is a little bit pay to win too, especially with Tarkov. I know that you buy the base game for a decent amount of cash. There was that Edge of Darkness edition. They at one point were trying to sell the game with PvE for $250. Okay, but over there, when you spend more money, you get a bigger stash, you get a bigger safe container, and that safe container can be kind of vital for some of the quests in the game. It's not super game breaking, but I would still consider that a little bit of pay to play there. But gamers seem to be okay with it, and especially as little as I play the game, it doesn't affect me that much because I hardly ever get past the flea market anyway. But in Arena Breakout, things are a little bit different. First and foremost, you can actually rent the secure containers. The subscription model has got to go, man. It's really good for income, and one of the things that, or one of the ways that it tricks people is that people forget that they have invested any money in this, and so they won't pick up the game for like 5 or 6 months, but at the same time, they're still being charged $5, $10, $5, $10. And so it gets a little tricky, drains the bank account. But in general, I think renting something in any game is just obnoxious. I don't understand why people would do that, why people would spend the money, but that's not even the worst part. I actually want to show you what the worst part is, because it's going to get pretty outrageous, okay, when you fully understand what the heck is going on with this. Okay, so we're at the firing range here, all right? You can adjust the armor and the helmet and stuff for these guys. So you go here, you got the level 6 composite armor, which you can buy on the store, on the flea market. You don't have to level up or anything like that. You can just flat out purchase this for Coin, which you can purchase things to purchase coins. I forget what the currency is called. Doesn't really matter. Basically, you can purchase the coins or the currency to buy equipment. So we have a level 6 helmet here, and we have a level 6 armor. Okay, covers everything. Sure, there are going to be downsides, but if I wanted to, I could swipe my credit card, I could get all the money, and I could just load up with this anytime I wanted, right? Now, those that have a ton of money may be buying more, but that's not something that I want to do, okay? I don't want to spend money on something like this. So I want to show you what we have is the starting AK, and what we're using is the PRS ammo. So this is just like the regular ammo. It's the very first level ammo. It's not very strong, but that doesn't really matter because I want to show you, you can see up on a chart here, how many shots it takes, okay? So, let's begin because I'm just going to hit this guy square in the chest. That's where most people aim when they shoot. Sure, you can be like, oh, there's a leg meta. Oh, you can hit him in the face. You can hit him in the armpit. I don't care, okay? This is not... If anybody can purchase this level 1, then it's imbalanced, and it's certainly pay to win. I don't know how else you would describe it other than pay to win. So let's begin. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You can see in the left, 17 shots, the armor's still not pierced. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. That took 41 shots, and it seems to range anywhere from like 41 to 18, but 41 shots seems incredible. I mean, it just took me 41 shots to take this guy down, hitting center mass. We'll do the helmet now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 headshots. Now you tell me, are you going to be able to hit 10 headshots? Are you going to be able to hit 41 rounds without reloading to this guy's chest? That's just not going to happen, right? Now, there is the idea, okay, that let's say that your counter argument is that you can hit people in the head. You've got really great aim, okay? The best players won't even worry about armor. Okay, that's fine, sure. One shot to the head eyes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shots to the leg if you can hit that, okay? Maybe there's an armpit in there. Is that going to matter? No, armor not pierced. So, look, man. Honestly, if that's not pay to win, I don't know what is. And it is unfortunate that they're not willing to, that they weren't willing to hear the community, because that was a big gripe. People were scared about that because of how the mobile scene is and how this game monetizes their mobile system. So it blows my mind that they think that it was a good idea to do this when they knew what was coming. There's no way that they didn't. But the problem is, and this is why I doubt that they'll change it. I'll talk a little bit about how they can change it here in a second. The problem is people will pay for this. There are going to be whales out there that are going to want to pay for this and that will play the game. They won't care that they're playing against bots. They won't care, like if the game is dead. They don't care about that. They're not going to care who they're facing. They're not going to care how much money they're spending because they've got money. And they're whales, and that's what they're known for. So they're going to purchase a ton of stuff into this because, man, it looks great, it runs great. I don't care that nobody is actually playing it, and they're just going to keep doing that. That's going to basically carry the game, in my opinion. I think that that's going to be the big issue. I think if they were to change it, here's what I would do. 1, get rid of buying currency altogether. Duh. Okay, that's not that big a deal. Weapon skins, a battle pass, people skins. I mean, there's a lot. If people are willing to invest some crazy things into, let's say, Fortnite or Call of Duty, even like $10, I mean, those games are free and they're still doing okay. There just seems to be a huge incentive in these extraction shooters to monetize for convenience, when essentially you're monetizing so that you can basically milk the system. I mean, it's pay to win. That's all it is. And so I do that. I would get rid of the ability to buy those coins. The ability, when you do purchase specific coins, it should just be for cosmetics. Okay, cosmetics on your weapon, cosmetics on your people, whatever. I would also add for the secure containers and the keys. I forgot the little keys. It's the same thing as secure containers. You have to rent it. You should just add a paywall, a special edition, right? A supporter edition. That's really all you need to do. I mean, people will buy that, even though to me that's still a little bit pay to play. It's not as egregious. Like I know I don't comment a whole lot on video games like this because I like to play games to have fun. But this one broke my heart, man. I was really pulling for this one because I had so much fun in the beta, and I was really hoping, look, man, to enjoy a Tarkov that I could keep up with, you know. Now, unfortunately for all of us that wanted this to be that, Delta Force, their extraction game mode is a lot better. They have responded, actually, or at least voiced their opinion on what will be paid to what their monetization policy will be. My goodness gracious. And so since they're doing that, it looks like you're not going to be able to pay for special coins to buy weapons. They were very open about that. Not going to happen. Most of their microtransactions are going to be battle passes. You're going to have a case for free. You're going to get that. Everybody's going to get that because they play it and they progress. And as you progress, you will unlock those things. So you're not going to be able to do that. You won't be able to buy armor with money. Won't, whatever else they said. I'll put the statement down below or something like that. But that game to me is a lot more casual than this, which actually makes that the perfect Tarkov for dads, or really it's more like the DMZ. So that I'm excited for. This, not so much, and it's unfortunate because what's going to happen is after this video, I'm going to uninstall this and I'm just not going to play it. I didn't make a gameplay video about it because I don't want to. I did play it some last night, and it is fun, but I really don't want to be a part of this game after that. Maybe if they change the monetization models, but like I said, there are people willing to spend a lot of money for that, and I don't think they're going to do that. So that wraps up this video. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my rant. Like I said, I don't do this much. If you're still here, you're a good person. So take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and until the next one, blend in until you need to stand out.